Manchester City have dominated English football over the last 10 years, winning every trophy imaginable, becoming one of the most dominant teams in football history. But with over 115 FFP charges, Manchester City could somehow be facing relegation. But today will be facing their punishment in another way. They have been transfer banned for 10 seasons. Each season they must make no signings, and they also must release one player at random. This challenge ends until they win no trophies and don't qualify for UCL football. How long will it take for Pep's dynasty to come crumbling down? Season 1, and this is what the starting team looks like, a mixture of experience and young talent. So a trophy should be expected. Let's simulate through. Somehow, in this first season, City win no trophies, finishing second in the league to Arsenal, and also losing 3 finals. Arsenal even beat us to the Champions League. Omar Marmoush outscored the Norwegian Viking, with others like Phil Foden and Kevin De Bruyne performing well. Thankfully, our first evicted player is Will Dixon, a random youth player, so we release him with no hard feelings. As our starting 11 remains unchanged, there's no doubt that City will win trophies soon. This season, City win the league on goal difference to Chelsea, and we also get revenge on Arsenal in the Community Shield, but do not win any other trophy. This is still a decent season, and I will be adding up a points total across this challenge in order to create a league table for each team that competes in this series. Marmoush again was the top scorer, with Haaland somehow even being benched. Phil Foden and Jack Grealish followed behind, with Kev now dropping in his rating. Manuel Akanji was our second eviction, and with plenty of depth in defense, leaves our starting 11 untouched. Again, Pep should be dominating heading into the third season.
A few inches later,
we repeat the previous season, winning the Premier League and Community Shield, bottling the UCL final to Arsenal again.
And
Pep Guardiola is coming.
Marmoush, Foden and Grealish were our top performers again, with Haaland barely even playing games. Our third eviction is backup keeper Steven Ortega, which could be costly in future, as Ederson is nearly in his mid-30s. But again, our starting 11 is unchanged, apart from every coming in for Grealish. Let's simulate through again. It's another carbon copy season, winning the Premier League, winning the Community Shield, but falling short in other competitions. However, consistency is key. Marmoush so far has been the MVP of this challenge, and Echeverry has made a bright start, Grealish and Foden still performing. Our fourth eviction, however, hits us massively. Ballon d'Or winning Rodri is forced to leave. An irreplaceable midfielder in the team, Nico Gonzalez, comes in to do the job.
A few moments later.
This is our best season yet. No Rodri, no problem. City win the domestic treble plus the Community Shield, however still no European success. Shock, Marmoush, Grealish and Foden shine. Another stellar season from our front three. The wheel is nice too is again. James McCaddy leaves, and we can go again with the same strong starting 11. Kusanov comes in to bring some fresh legs into an aging backline now. Another Prem in the bag. We are unstoppable in England as we to win the Carabao Cup again. But in Europe we have been woeful despite reaching multiple finals. You already know who performed well, so let's get on to the next eviction. It's another bench player, Rico Lewis being the next to leave. Apart from Rodri, we have been hit lightly by the wheel. We name another unchanged 11, still strong now 6 seasons in. For the 6th time in a row, we are crowned champions of England, and we also bring home another Community Shield. More valuable points for City in this challenge, even this late on. Our Egyptian king is falling off, and now pretty much our entire squad is over the age of 30. But again we get let off by the wheel, as Callum Doyle is our 8th evicted player. Josko Guardiola left too. He refused to sign a new contract, and Ederson retired, meaning we have a 70 rated goalkeeper, and barely any chance now of winning any more trophies.